Black Justice 32 sent me this story on Twitter, and I kid you not, the first thing I said in response to them sending this to me was, "This is a woman?" Because I swear this person has a very strong face, like very strong facial features, but apparently it is indeed a woman. But anyway, that's besides the point. So this woman's name is Sarah Elizabeth Hunt, and this woman did what I don't think anybody would expect, and I would definitely say the victim in which she did it to did not see this coming. And unfortunately, her victim would not recover from it either. So this woman is allegedly also 39. Just like I kept saying, I thought she was a man. She looked like a man to me. She was taking her child to school, her son, who's 17 years old, to school. And then all of a sudden, she just pulled out her gun and emptied the entire clip into her son. Like, she just pulled the gun out and just started popping off at her son and killed him while taking him to school. I don't know what the reason of it was, but this woman literally, like, watch, they're going to try to give her some kind of insanity plea. I mean, look at her mugshot. She ain't even looking at the camera. Her hair's all over the place. And she's a PC woman. That insanity plea is waiting right there on the table for her to pick up. But let's get into it. A 39-year-old mother and elementary school teacher has been arrested after she allegedly shot her 17-year-old son to death while driving him to his new school. According to the McLennan County Sheriff's Office in Texas, Sarah Elizabeth Hunt picked up her son Garrett Hunt from his father's house Monday morning and drove him toward Raizel High School, where she intended to enroll him into school. At some point during the drive, she pulled over onto the side of the road, got out of the vehicle, and then proceeded to empty her pistol into the boy's body before walking away from the scene. So see, now they can say that this was premeditated because she pulled over and did it, which means she planned to do this, and she had her gun. And they said she was an elementary school teacher. She don't need to be around kids. You see what she did to her own child. Now, it says that she was picking him up from his dad's house to enroll him into a new school. I wonder if there was some kind of issue between her and the father, and she must have felt some type of way or anything like that led her to also doing this as well. She emptied the pistol 10 rounds. Pernell McNamara said during a press conference on Wednesday he never had a chance. He didn't. It was pretty much an ambush style attack. He didn't know what was about to happen. Witnesses told authorities that Hunt walked up to them in Raizel Square and told them that her son needed help and that he was with her mother in heaven now. She was also her saying, "What have I done? This is not real." When authorities spoke to Hunt, she began crying and kept saying, "I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to." Are y'all noticing a pattern here where you have a lot of these mothers, so-called mothers out here who are out here killing their kids, and they're saying that, they didn't mean to do it, or something inside them told them to do it, or something in their head told them to do it, or that this wasn't me, instead of them actually taking responsibility and saying that they did what they did to their children? This is like the fourth story that I've come across in the last few months where it's had that same repetition excuse, where they don't admit that they killed their offspring, but instead that it was something that made them do it. We've talked with her several times and she's despondent over her son's death, but won't give anybody any explanation of why she did it. Officials searched the vehicle and found a .40 caliber pistol with a spare magazine and several empty shell casings. Hunt was arrested and is now facing murder charges. Her bond has been set at $500,000. In cases like these, I always say that the person does not need a bond. She should have no bond. I don't care if it is $500,000 or it appears that she can't afford to pay it. You'll be surprised if someone could come up with that money. Now, hopefully in her case, that won't be the case. Like, this woman literally emptied an entire clip into her son. We don't know the reason as to why she did it, but like I said, I bet you it has something to do with the dad, more so the fact that maybe it's some kind of a issue there between the two of them, because it sounds like they're not together. They said that she went to go pick him up to enroll him into his new school. That she pulled over to the side of the road, got her gun, got out of the car, went to his side, and then just shot him to death. And then walked away. As if she did not just kill her son like less than a minute prior. Yeah. But I'm actually curious as to what it is, but I'm willing to bet it's something that is between her and the father, and that's why she did it. Or at least that's one of the reasons. Or it could be the main reason. Who knows? But that was, like I said, that was an ambush style attack that she did on her own child. And there, like I said, there's no motive as of now as to why she did it. She just went over there and she did it. But like I said, I would not be surprised if they try to give her the insanity plea. But she definitely should get murder one, because she meant to do that. She intended to do that. The fact that the minute that she decided to pull over to the side of the road and then get out of her car and shoot him, that became, in my attention, murder one. That spells out murder one to me, because she premeditated that. And to be honest, she probably had that plan way before she went to go pick him up. Because that means she had to have the gun in the car. I'm not saying, well, I am saying that I doubt that she always had a gun in the car. She just happened to having a gun in the car that day. Yeah, she definitely planned to do this. She planned this. And I hope they throw the book at her too. But I won't hold my breath. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.